Hi everyone, I hope you're all enjoying the signs of spring that have been popping up everywhere. Be sure to take pictures of them and participate in our Citizen Science Challenge so that scientists can have access to the great data that they can use to help combat climate change. Now this week, we have another video from Dr. Paige Quinton, who's an absolute gem and has several more lined up for us. Today though, she's going to be talking about dinosaur eggs, and we'll be making our own fossilized eggs after her video. Now let's get started.
Okay guys, hi, I'm back and I'm gonna talk to you about dinosaur eggs. So you might be familiar with eggs because lots of organisms that live on land lay eggs. For example, lizards lay eggs, crocodiles lay eggs, chickens lay eggs. Lots of organisms other than mammals that have a backbone lay eggs. And so when we're thinking about dinosaur eggs, they're not actually that different than the eggs that a chicken lays. So we're actually probably quite familiar with dinosaur eggs because all of these groups lay a special type of egg called an amniotic egg. This egg has a shell just like a chicken's egg that is slightly porous. It means it has little holes in the surface that allow gases to leave the egg and waste so that the developing baby can stay safe. So dinosaur eggs are just like chicken eggs and just like crocodile or alligator eggs. They're all very closely related. Okay, so in the same way that a chicken develops in the egg if it is fertilized, a dinosaur would develop over a couple of months in an egg and then hatch like a chicken or like a crocodile would hatch from its egg. Dinosaur eggs come in two general shapes. We can have, these are an example of a fossil dinosaur egg. So we have great fossils of these eggs, and they're very oval shaped. And that's because of how they would sit in the nest. They would sit straight up and down and form a little column of eggs that the dinosaur would then sit on top of. So we have oval types of eggs, and then we have more circular types of dinosaur eggs. So this is another example of fossilized dinosaur eggs, and these are more circular. And the type of shape it had depended on the species of dinosaurs. The size of the egg also depends on the species of the dinosaurs. But what we do know from the fossil record is that dinosaurs were building nests and their eggs were sitting in that nest. This is a reconstruction of, or an artist rendition or drawing of what dinosaur nesting habitats would have looked like. And this is based on a famous location called Egg Mountain in Montana. And I actually go there every summer. And what the dinosaurs would do is they would dig a hole in the ground or push sediment or dirt up and build a mound with a hollow in the center, and the eggs would have sat in that hollow. And so we have the fossil remains of this nesting site. And so we get to know, what the nests look like, but there's also a lot of other important information. Like we can look at how far apart the nests are, and that can tell us something about whether or not the parent dinosaurs were staying around and watching over their eggs. And what we observe when we go out and we look at these locations is that parent dinosaurs behave very much like birds. They took care of their babies. They sat on their eggs. They incubated them in the same way that chickens do. And once they hatched, they continued to take care of the babies. So there's some interesting facts about dinosaur eggs. You guys have fun making your own versions of dinosaur eggs.